The 20 Miracles of Pure Dharma Sharing. Introduction. Are you accumulating wisdom? Or connecting to Wi-Fi? Hello everyone, and welcome to today's sharing. Today, we are going to dive deep into a fascinating topic sourced from volume 91 of the Maharatnakuta Sutra, the Great Jewel Heap Sutra, specifically from the chapter, The Assembly of the Bodhisattva's Initiation of Exceptional Intent. In this scripture, the Buddha tells us that if a person can share the Dharma with a heart free of expectations, meaning you aren't seeking fame, wealth, or even likes, but are simply sharing the truth, you will gain 20 incredible benefits. Many people read this, and their first reaction is, are these benefits real? How do they actually manifest? In a recent dialogue between a master and his disciple, the student asked the sharp question, the first benefit is achievement of right mindfulness and fulfillment of wisdom. Is this wisdom downloaded into me like a direct transmission from the Buddhas with a Simxiang? Or is it like a piggy bank, where I save a little every day until I have enough? Or is it like a modern mobile internet whenever I need it, I just connect and use it? The master's response was a stroke of genius. He said, it's all of the above. But the most critical point is you must never disconnect. Modern practitioners are experts at disconnecting. One day we attend a Dharma assembly, full of right mindfulness, feeling close to the Buddha, that's a full signal. The next day, we encounter a minor frustration and exploding anger, that's a dropped connection. The master reminds us that right mindfulness is wisdom. The amount of mindfulness you have is the amount of wisdom you possess. As your mindfulness expands, you eventually reach fulfillment. But there is a core plug-in required, perseverance. If you can maintain constant perseverance over this expanded mindfulness, you enter pure contact. It's like your phone not only having a 5G connection, but also a lifetime unlimited data plan, you never go offline. At that point, wisdom isn't something you accumulate. It's something you call upon from the universal cloud at any moment. Part 2. Catching a Leaf Performance. What is true enlightenment? After talking about wisdom, we must talk about enlightenment. We often say, I'm enlightened, or I've moved past it. But in the master's eyes, most people's enlightenment is merely heard, not born. The master gave a blunt, visceral example. It's like knowing that cat or dog feces are inedible. If you are still eating them with great relish, then saying you are enlightened is just a lie. These words are harsh, but the logic is profound. What does feces represent here? It represents our greed, arrogance, jealousy, and those self-serving habits that hurt others. If you are studying sutras while simultaneously fighting for fame and face, hurting others to show off your own cleverness, you are eating feces with great relish. What is a true enlightened heart? The master summarized it into 2 parts. Recognizing the original mind, knowing that the spirituality within you which can hear, see, and perceive is your true mind. It is inherently pure. Functioning from that mind, using this pure heart to guide every action for the benefit of yourself and others. The master once caught a student red-handed during a talk. The student unconsciously tried to show off, trying to tear down someone else's view to prove their own superiority. The master pointed it out directly. This is self-mutilation. Many people don't understand. They think, I'm just being capable. How is that self-mutilation? In reality, that tiny bit of vanity is satisfied at the cost of your long-term purity and merit. That one sentence doesn't just create karma regarding the Dharma, it destroys your very Dharma body life. A truly enlightened person, even with a knife to their throat, would not dare to commit evil. For them, enlightenment isn't knowledge, it is a clarity that says, I can no longer bear to hurt myself. Part 3. The Arhat's Horizontal Shortcut, the Mystery of Supramundane Wisdom. Next, we touch upon a higher dimensional concept, supramundane wisdom. The sutra says those who share the Dharma purely will gain wisdom beyond this world. The master explained that to leave the world, you must first know what the world is. In Buddhism, the world isn't just the earth or society, it is a state of being ignorance, lack of awareness, and self-righteousness. It is being in deep suffering while thinking everything is fine. The master described a powerful spatial model. Vertical cultivation, this is worldly practice. You move from human to celestial, from the realm of desire to the realm of form, and then to the formless realm. Even if you reach the highest peak of existence, neither perception nor non-perception, You are still inside the building. You haven't left. Horizontal shortcut. When an arhat is halfway up the stairs, he realizes no self. He discovers that since there is no real I, this entire building is an illusion. Thus, he exits the three realms horizontally. This is called transversing the three realms. Worldly people are busy building the self, my house, my car, my status, my opinions. Arhats see through this farce, since they have personally realized no self. And talking to self-righteous people often yields nothing. They simply remain in purity. This wisdom, the ability to clearly distinguish between illusion and reality, is supramundane wisdom. Part 4. Are you plugged into the right socket? Buddha, net vs. Mara, net. Returning to the idea of connectivity, the master gave another brilliant analogy, the network port. The signals, networks, and blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are always present, yearning for sentient beings like a mother for her child. But why can't we receive them? The master said, the signal is right here. The problem is you aren't connecting. Where did you plug in your cord? The network is what the Avatamsaka Sutra describes, knowing that all phenomena are merely the mind, yet remaining unattached. To connect to this Buddha net, there are a few core passwords. Loyalty, this is the master key. Like a network port, you must recognize this as your sole point of connection. If you want to connect to the Buddha while clinging to the thrills of worldly pleasures, your plug will constantly flip between the Buddha and your desires. The signal will never stabilize. Great compassion, the Buddha is great compassion. If you become great compassion, you are on the same frequency. Respect and offerings, these are the physical foundations of the connection. The master also warned us to be wary of Mara's network, the demon's net. What is the difference? The Buddha net is shared. Buddhas vow to share all their merit with sentient beings. Once you connect, their resources are yours instantly. The Mara net is possessive. Mara says, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. If you want to use my stuff, you have to give me something in return. If you practice to show off, to be better than others, or for private gain, you are plugging into Mara's net. Mara might give you a little sweetness, but he will never share true freedom with you. Part 5. Non-human guardians and Dharma realm bodyguards. The sutra contains a very comforting line, guardianship by non-humans, and the addition of majesty and virtue by countless heavens. Non-humans include devas, earth spirits, mountain spirits, and even ghost kings. Many don't understand. Why would these beings guard me? The master's explanation was very grounded, because by guarding you, they are making a massive profit. You are a practitioner on the Bodhisattva path, carrying the positive energy of the Dharma. By guarding and supporting you, these spirits are making the greatest investment in the Dharma realm. By doing something for you, their unmerit skyrockets, allowing them to rise from minor spirits to great deities. The master cited the example of the earth spirit firm and stable Prithivi from the Ksitigarbha Sutra. This great deity oversees the lands and resources of the universe. When you are doing real work or Dharma work and hit a snag, these guardians will secretly add majesty and virtue to fill the gap, and things suddenly smooth out. Most practitioners don't understand this and just cry to heaven when things go wrong. If your right mindfulness is present, heavenly protection is a natural consequence. Part 6. Dealing with the thieves and demons around you. In life, we often meet people who obstruct our practice. The master defines them into two categories: relatives and friends. In Dharma terms, only those who are absolutely loyal and do not betray are true relatives. Hostile forces, thieves within the Buddha's house, those who are fine as long as things go their way, but cause trouble when they don't. They are thieves in monks' robes. When these enemies find ways to trouble you or mock you, what should you do? The master says you shouldn't be angry, you should be happy. Why? Because you are watching a monkey shine. Those fools try to take down others, but end up taking themselves down. You sit there watching the principles of Dharma manifest, seeing how the Dharma proves self-mutilation. You watch them perform their tricks, and you'll be amused to death. This is Dharma joy. You will find that the law of cause and effect is incredibly precise. Those with ill intentions fall into their own pits before they can even touch you. This is the power of a mindful person. Let the waves rise as they may. You sit unmoved. Part 7. Summary: your thoughts are your destiny. At the end of the dialogue, The Master spoke from the heart. Don't worry about these 20 benefits. Just take care of your own mind. If you share the Dharma with a heart free of expectations to benefit others, those 20 benefits will follow you like a shadow. If you find yourself unable to continue or feeling frustrated, look back at these benefits. Do you want wisdom? Do you want joy? Do you want heavenly protection? If you do, then please guard that show-off thought that wants to pop out. Guard that impulse to snap back at someone. The Master revealed the final secret. That is the enemy. Moral is the enemy. The real enemy isn't outside. It's in the habits that try to destroy a pure heart. So, dear listeners, the next time you want to brag or speak a harsh word, please stop, check your plug. Do you want to connect to the cloud of shared compassion? Or do you want to sink into the mire of moral selfishness? Cultivation is simply a choice of which network to join. Thank you for listening to this sharing of profound Dharma from Buddha Path Australia. May you remain online for a long time, with your enlightened heart present in every moment, your mindfulness becoming seamless, and your wisdom becoming complete. Until next time.